Okay. Should be coming up any second. Flat Earth British, Martin speaking. Hi guys. Let's just see if it's coming up on the watch page. Anybody there? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it's not coming up just yet. Anyway, I'd like to introduce my very, very special guest. There it is. Where on? My very, very special guest, Quasi-Luminous, guys. Can you believe my luck? Quasi-Luminous is gracing me with his presence. And basically, I'm a big fan of his. I've been following him since before I was a flat earther, years ago. So for me, it's a bit surreal because it's someone I've known for years, and followed. So it's great. This is a really, really good honor for myself. So he's going to basically, if you follow, I'm sure a lot of you follow Quasi's site. And he's basically a flat earther as well. So ka-ching. He's going to download. He's going to tell us everything we need to know about what we know. Basically, blood over intent has wiped the floor with flat earth. Everybody's talking about it. So this is the man who is telling us all about his conception, basically. He's going to explain it to us. So the floor is all yours, Quasi. Thank you, my brother.
So what I was going to point out today was something that I discovered about this blood magic. And like that video where I'm protesting outwardly to the world that this world is mine and that no one can stop me. And I've been doing this for a while now. And what I'm doing is I'm beating the Ethernet. I don't care if I get views. What I'm doing is I'm beating it into the matrix and then it unfolds somehow. So what I've noticed is that when I spill my blood over my intent, I did it the one time that I published it to the Ethernet. And then you see, I started making videos where I could start seeing, and I started pointing out that Jesus is the Son and that I am the Antichrist himself. Now, oh my God, when people hear that for the first time, I'm sure it sounds shocking. You know, you can call me whatever you want. If I don't make videos, you're fucking dead, because nobody's going to go beat the internet with the truth, which is that every compass needle is pointing to the Holy Grail. So, and I see it on everything. It doesn't matter if I pick up this coin. Mexico is me, or upside down, it's we. X, I, go. You know, into the holy hole. Everything that, all these symbols, everything. You know, you go to church, you put that on your tongue, you see the tongue sticking out. It's just like on the coin over here. You know, it's X marks the spot. So all these different symbols over here, like you set up your Christmas tree on the X, and you see it's a dung beetle. You sit in a pew at the church because it's the ash trailing light. You know, every word you speak is a magic spell. So let's just go right to it. For anybody who talks negative about blood magic, these are people who are necro-fucking-philiacs. When they were born, the devil took their soul print right off their foot. It was mailed off to the Vatican, and they set up, your country set up a corporation in your name, and a corporation is a dead corpse. So you are literally the Walking Dead. Your favorite shows are all about zombies and everything, and it's crazy. So what I'm telling you is what happened was when I published my blood to the Ethernet, I got my soul back. And now I can see I can take over the world because I can see everything. And it doesn't matter what you believe. I'm doing this for the benefit of all, so that all the forces of the universe get behind me, because it's for the benefit of all. So it's like you have to unite the left and right side of your brain. So I'm walking a real fine line. I can't be Jesus. Jesus is the Son, and that's what's programming. I'm the Antichrist. It's like I'm walking a line. It's like a balancing act. It's for the benefit of all. You say he's light, he's dark, this is that. Who are you to judge anybody? It's, you measure a tree by its fruits, right? So what I'm spitting out my mouth is I'm beating into the Ethernet because you want the truth. Just because you can't see that this is your holy spear and it's pointing directly to where Jesus places his light into the hole at the center of the dish, there has to be a ground zero there. It's called ground zero for because the ash trailing jet has to come out. So all this stuff is all connected to the Ethernet somehow, and your blood turns out to be this most powerful substance in the universe. All you have to do is write something out, like, I intend to bring forth heaven and earth. Don't put anything else. You need all the forces of the universe behind you. You hear what I'm saying? You say, this one's light, this one's dark, and I'm telling you that's your left and right side of your brain that you need to unite. And when a sorcerer becomes a real sorcerer, they unite this stuff. Now, what I've discovered is last year, I set up a channel, and I uploaded a video where the channel's name is The Prince of Darkness. Everybody see my eyes okay? I know people say I don't look at the camera because I'm trying to see what's over here, and my notes that are over here, I have to look down. So if any of you leave those comments, oh, he doesn't look at the camera. I'm looking at the camera, but I also got to keep my eyes on what I'm going to show you next. So if you go over here and you take a look at your computer and you type in, you see over here it says The Prince of Darkness. This is the channel. And what I'm saying is it says 1 year ago I uploaded this video. And what happened is I've come full circle. So I intend to bring forth heaven on earth. I put over a stack of a gallon. I donated blood a bunch of times. I have a stack of 1 gallon blood certificates. So what I've done is that somebody else created this idea of the Prince of Darkness, the Antichrist. And what I did is that's an elemental that's out there into the ether. And all I did is, like the first one I made, I intend to bring forth heaven and earth. I captured the original elemental spirit that someone else created and put into the ether. And it's been repeated over and over, the Antichrist, or heaven on earth. Everybody knows as on earth as it is in heaven. So what I did is, by accident, and there are no accidents, I attached my intent directly to that one. Last year, I made another video to capture this. Somebody says there's an Antichrist and all this scary stuff about this individual. What I did is, being that nobody's put their hand up and said, I am the Antichrist. You see, the Pope's the Antichrist, the president. No, I am the Antichrist. Now, what I did is I somehow captured all the elemental powers that were associated with this idea that was placed into your head when you read, hey, Antichrist, they beat you all the TVs. He's going to rise up, the Antichrist. You know what I mean? And it turns out that everything you are fed is in the reverse of truth. You live in the converse. You see this? You're in the converse. You were conned about everything. Nuclear weapons are fake. Everything's fake. AIDS is fake. And Fukushima's fake. Whatever you think is real is the reverse of truth. You think you're on a ball floating through space as an accident. And that's not the case. And you lost your divinity because you don't know where you came from and you don't know where you're going. I know exactly where I came from and I know exactly where I'm going, and I know nobody can stop me because I'm a living being. I spilt my blood up and published it to the internet. You're dead until your blood is beside mine. You're a fucking necrophiliac. And make no mistake about it, the devil has your soul printed in the Vatican. So before you start saying anything negative about me, you're so far off from reality until your blood is beside my own. My intelligence has jumped so far ahead now, I can't even speak about certain stuff because I don't know who would understand it, because they're just not at the level. So slowly but surely, I got to show you how I'm getting to this level. What I did is I've captured elemental spirits that other people created. Every thought that you have, an elemental is created into the fabric of reality. It's like a shimmer. It's like when you see the hot waves coming off the road in the distance, the shimmer from the heat. That's what's happening every time a thought goes out in your head. A shimmer is written into reality. And when I look at the sun, this is the collective consciousness of a hole, a black hole. You're in a black hole and it's on loop. And the collective consciousness of the whole. All I did was look at the collective consciousness of the whole, start speaking my intent. And what I'm telling you is the sun wants to know, what do you intend to do today? I intend to bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all. That's what I say. And the sun is programming me, and I'm telling you, Jesus is the sun. And if I say I am the Antichrist, and that's what's programming, and until you place your eyes on the sun and speak your intent, you don't need to be barefoot. Just look at the sun 10 seconds and just say, I intend to bring forth heaven and earth. Kindly give me the knowledge of the ages, so I might carry my intent to fruition. You need to attach your intent to that original intent that somebody else created, as on earth as it is in heaven. Now, I assure you, you're in hell right now. That's Helios, okay? You have a double helix. It's hell, oh, is what you say to people. So, you know, make no mistake about it. I know what the fuck is going on. It's called a Sunday for a reason, you know? And, you know, it's everything. It's you lose your train of thought, the black sun. You close your eyes, make a wish. You double cross your fingers, doing the spirals. You know, the swastika, that's like the Christmas tree. You set up an X, the spear of destiny. You know, there is no way to fuck this up. Every compass is pointing to the ground zero. It's a hole. It's got to be a hole. How do you know it has to be at whole? Because the sun must place its light into the everyone enter her eye zone, or there's no astral jet coming out. Now, every word you speak is a magic spell. You are a fucking witch. You go to a church, you make an upside down cross, you wear a black satanic robe, so don't lay any of that stuff on me that I'm Satan, the Antichrist. You know, I'll roll with it because I'm capturing the elemental that someone else created. I'm grabbing that power by protesting it outwardly to the world and putting my blood on it like I did in that video. Within, all I do is you go full circle. You go full circle. When I say full circle, is that you place your blood up and then 360 degrees later, poof, it's like, and there's the proof. I uploaded this video 1 year ago. It says it on YouTube. It's got 11 views, 4 thumbs up. You know, nobody commented. It's just been sitting there. It's age restricted. I was putting it into the ether. So when you see my channel with all those uploads, I don't care how many views I get. I'm beating the fuck out of the ether net. It's a net. It captures your shit and then it manifests it in 360 degrees when you put your blood on your word. So I'm telling you, I know what the magic trick is. And once you know that, like they say, once you learn this, you have the whole powers of the world at your. I can do this. There's nothing illegal about making videos from the comfort of home. There's nothing illegal about it. You can't stop me from making videos. I mean, they do cursing in music videos. They let us curse on YouTube, right? They just don't want to see you doing porn or whatever. And I'm not doing that. All I'm doing is just pointing out symbols, okay? And you don't have to like it, but the truth is coming all the way out. I see it on everything. And like you see Genie in the Bottle, the Genie in the Bottle, that's the goddess who's coming out. It's that Saturn has a fucking hula hoop around it. You're inside of the planet Adium right now. And the astral light is you're in a hologram. Those stars up there, the astrals, it's a reflection coming out of the Holy of Holies, bouncing off the parabolic mirror, and all the light is showering down on us. And every one of those stars has a name. And what I'm saying is that you need to reconnect yourself to something that gets your power back. Blood over intent shows that you're alive. Kata Gaia says, put your bloody thumbprint on these papers that you print off and mail them to the Pope and mail them over here, mail them there. And I'm telling you, no. Don't mail anybody your blood. You publish it beside my own, and you gain my power. Because just like I attached myself to someone who wrote, as on earth as it is in heaven. Everybody has repeated these words so many times that it's been beaten into reality, into the ether. And there's these elemental spirits that you create every time you have a thought. You can power your elementals with water, earth, air, fire, whatever it is. Each one of them has a measure of power that ends up rubbing off on you. So don't tell me, oh, you're a sorcerer, you're a witch. Every word you speak is a magic spell. You learned spell casting in school. You took your test with your number 2 ship pencil. You went to grammar school. That's a Book of the Dead school. You go into church and make your upside down. Listen to me. I don't care what religion you are. They have your soul print. If your blood's not beside my own, okay, you will. How could you not see this? You're not real. I don't even want to talk to people whose blood's not beside my own because they're not real. They're dead. They're necrophiliacs, lost to sea, having sex with other necrophiles. You know what I'm saying? It's that everybody is legally dead. That's a corporation set up in your name. You gave up the land and everything. And I'm telling you, when I protested outwardly to the universe that this is my world and nobody contested it for all this time, guess what happened? I grabbed magical powers from that because it's that somebody had to do it for the benefit of all. And if nobody's going to fucking do it, then I'm going to do it. I don't need your fucking advice. That's my attitude. I'm going to do it on myself. I don't give a shit what people think about me. This world is mine.